Welcome back to Building House in Thailand, episode 2. In this episode, we're going to talk about two things. The first one is maintenance of the land. We're first going to look at some pictures and see how grass and everything is growing at different time of the year. We're going to come to a conclusion in the end of that. The second part is going to be about building your house, what to think about, a little bit examples and good things to carry on when you're going to plan your house. In the end of this, we're also going to show what happened the last couple of days with Bala and Moya house. Now we start with looking at the pictures. In the bottom of each picture are going to be a timestamp, so you can see the year and the month.
ยาวมากเลียดพื้นลำไยที่ใส่ปุ๋ยไว้ก็แตกยอดเขียวหลังจากที่ฝนตกติดกันหญ้าก็เริ่มยาวน่าจะได้เวลาตัดลำไยก็ติดลูกบางต้นก็แน่นบางต้นก็น้อย
Our conclusion is that around 3 times per year is good to take care of the land. April, July and September, the start of the rainy season, in the middle of the rainy season and in the end of the rainy season is good to cut it down and taking care of the land. During October to March is raining very little in Chiang Mai, so therefore it's not growing so much. For our land, 4 rai, 3 person for about 2 days at each time. around 400 baht per person in a day. The total cost for working is 7,200 baht, around that. The machines to cutting the grass is about 3,000 baht each. We did like this, that in October 2020 we did a major groundwork. That one take about 1 week to clean up everything. But then we dig up this big grass that you see in the pictures, because they grow very quick. They grow about 2 meters in a half year. And we're cutting the trees also a little bit. That made it much easier later, every time we're gonna take care of the land. So that's why it just takes about 2 days each time we're gonna fix the land. The next part that we're gonna talk about is planning the house. I'm gonna start a presentation where I try to explain what I think about when I plan the house. Come with a little bit suggestions, and hopefully that can be helpful. To plan your house, we're going to go through a program, what to think about. It's important to take your time, our house layout, and the final word about this. We start with program. We used a homepage called floorplanner.com. I was planning to go into that program and explain a bit more about it, show a little bit, but I've been in contact with the company, but I not get an answer if I can use it, so therefore I need to wait with that. If I get an answer, I'm going to put out an extra video for that one. I looked through, tried to find a lot of places where I can draw up the house. This one was the easiest and the best in my thing for a person that not normally work with this type of things. It's very easy to use, good layout, you can change the room size, doors, everything. It's very easy and it's for free. Stuff to think about when you're drawing a house is room sizes. I did like that I go into, when I'm going to draw a bedroom, I go in and measure bedroom that I have at home now to see what size is it, how big size do I want to have in my new house. Then I get a pretty good understanding for what's the walls, how long they're going to be. How many rooms I want to have. The placement of the rooms are very important. Think about combination with the living room, kitchen, if they're going to be close together, where you put the bathrooms, if you're going to have guest toilet, the entrance, where you want to have the entrance, what do you want the person come into when you're coming into the house, a lot of that. Also think about what space you're going to use most of the time. Of course the bedroom, but in the daytime you're going to be out a lot. You think you're going to use the living room a lot. That type of space in Thailand you need to cool the rooms off usually, so air condition, plan for that. Think about that when you're drawing the house. Dead space, what I mean with that is hallways, try to keep them as short as possible, otherwise you use a lot of extra square meters for transportation. Direction of the house also, north, south, east, west. Think about how you put the house, where is the bedroom compared to south or north. You need to think a little bit about that, otherwise you may place a bedroom in the southwest and it's going to be a very hot room when you're going to go to sleep. Take your time. Make sure you start this early, because this I made at least 50 big changes and small changes. It's you draw one and then you come to thinking that maybe I should change this room, I should move this room, and it's small stuff. So it takes time to draw it. This is the layout that our house is going to have. This is the program that we used. We have, on the left side, we have our living area, if you call it like that. We have an indoor swimming pool, some type of cinema room in the down right bottom, and then exercising room. In the middle between kitchen and swimming pool, we're going to have a courtyard. The final feeling is that if you prepare this work and take your time, it's going to be much easier when you contact an architect to draw this house. You already have the grounds, they can start, you can share this one, so they can get to start instead of they get the information that you want 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and stuff. They already understand what you want to have and they can work from that. In the next episode, we're going to talk about finding an architect, what to think about there and how much it costs. Now it's going to come some pictures on what happened on Baranmoe House the last couple of days.
Work in progress. We decided to make this a big room. So this straight ahead will be within walls. And just this little space gonna be like a terrace, tiny terrace, 6 square meters.